Affordability is an issue for most of the things we buy today, and housing is the most unaffordable thing that a lot of people run into. What can we do about it? Well, the obvious answer from supply and demand is we need to build more housing in areas where people want to live. Unfortunately, builders run into a lot of roadblocks from the land development codes. And a lot of times it's hard to change these codes because people are so afraid that if we have denser housing, then we'll have too much traffic. A number of recent studies show us that we're barking up the wrong tree. More housing density actually produces less traffic. And this is actually pretty obvious if we realize that people are going to move to the cities where they want to live and work, regardless of whether they can live in the city or they have to move out to the suburbs. Now, I live in Austin, and we have a lot more housing construction going on in our suburbs, sometimes 20 to 30 miles from downtown Austin, than we do within the city limits. The amount of traffic depends on the number of cars multiplied by how many miles each one travels per day. So for the same number of people, the more spread out they are, the more traffic, because everybody has to drive more miles to work. With denser housing, stores and restaurants spring up any place where they can find enough customers to support them. So high-density housing makes everything more convenient. And if you like having a big private yard all to yourself, you can move out to the suburbs and still get into town if the major roads are not clogged up by traffic. Density is not the only factor in affordable housing. Right now, corporate ownership is a significant issue. But for the long run, we really need our city planners to stop creating more urban sprawl with all the traffic that comes with it.